What's up, everyone? Welcome to yet another review for a horror movie for Gors Month of Horror. This is number 4, and I was originally going to do a Rage review for the new video game that just came out, but I did not finish it or get even close to finishing the game, so I decided I'm going to postpone that review until Sunday. So look forward to that review on Saturday. I said Sunday before, I meant Saturday. And look forward to the review for The Ward right now, because that's what I'm doing. The Ward, which is a new film by John Carpenter, who everybody should know if they like horror. He's the one that made Halloween, the first one. I can't remember if he directed any of the other ones. The Thing, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. He's made other movies here and there, but those are his two big ones, at least to me. And I was looking forward to this. John Carpenter, he hasn't made a movie since 1998 or something, and that last movie he did was freaking horrible, Ghost of Mars, one of the worst movies I've seen in my life, and I forgave him for that because he made so many other great movies. I heard this is coming out. He's been making this for a little while now, so I was really excited. It came out. It sucks. I'm just gonna straight up say it. It is a horrible, horrible movie, and I'm gonna tell you this. The reason why this is a horrible movie is because it's not scary. It's not scary at all. And usually I would let that slide. The thing is, this movie is not scary at all, and it's just so obvious that it's hilarious. When they show you this thing that's murdering people and stuff, and they show you some of the scares, it's like, I know what's going to happen here. It happened. It's hilarious because it looks so stupid. Because there's a ghost in this movie that just looks horrible. The makeup is so obvious and bland that it's just hilarious to watch. And it's just a bad, unscary, boring movie. And it just has a stupid twist too at the end. Maybe I should explain what the story is, okay? The story in this movie follows Amber Heard's character. I can't remember her name. Let's just call her the girl. Right in the beginning, she's running away from, they don't really explain it in the beginning. She's running away from something, and she burns a house down. You don't know why, she just burns a house down. These people catch her, and she goes into an insane asylum. And there she meets a whole bunch of other insane people. She kind of grows friendships with them, whatever. And out of nowhere, a ghost comes and starts killing people in the asylum. And you're like, oh, obvious. Of course there'd be a ghost there. Who else would be, like a serial killer? I mean, it's an insane asylum. That's obvious. I mean, someone in there must be a murderer or something. But yeah, it's a ghost. It starts murdering people. You don't know why until later on. And I gotta say, the movie is an obvious movie. It's just obvious everywhere. The storytelling, the friggin' scares, the way the ghost looks. It's an obvious ghost makeup look, and it's just, he doesn't try. It's like this movie is just made to make some money, except it didn't even go to theaters, so I don't even know why it was made, to be honest. It's just not a scary film. It has pretty weak acting from everybody besides Jared Harris, who plays the main, I guess the boss, you could say, or maybe the head of the asylum. He's the only really good one because he's actually a really good actor. Amber Heard, didn't really like her in this film. I really like Amber Heard. I think she's a great actress. Not very good in this film. No one else was all that great. No one was likable. I don't even remember any of the characters, to be honest. It's just not a very good movie, and it's just boring, underwritten, kind of repetitive sometimes because it's always doing stupid scares that you're obviously gonna know, and it's just a bad movie. I'm just gonna say it's a bad movie. If I had to give this a score, I'm actually gonna give this a 10 out of a 40. Yeah, a 10. That's like a 2.5 out of 10 because it's just a disappointing, terrible, boring movie. So anyway, I expect this to be on my top 10 worst because it did come in theaters. I'm sorry, it did release in theaters, but a very limited amount of theaters. Then it went straight to DVD. So it counts. It does because it went to theaters. So expect this on my top 10 worst because this movie is unexcusable. John Carpenter, get your shit together before you pass away, man. I know you're old, but you better get your shit together, alright? Okay? You too, Francis Ford Coppola. I'm looking at you. You're not watching this video, but I'm pointing my finger at this camera, but it's meant to be for you. Both of you. Get your shit together, because this movie is terrible, and Francis Ford Coppola, Godfather 3 was terrible. So anyway, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't very good. Anyway, there you go. There's my review for The Ward. Hope you enjoyed it. I didn't enjoy watching this movie, but I did enjoy reviewing it. So anyway, there you go. Expect a Real Steel review on Friday, tomorrow, and Rage review on Saturday. Thank you, and don't watch this movie, and goodbye.